movement this time. Ah, man, it froze. I'm telling you, it's always something with this freaking game. It just drives me nuts. It just drives me nuts. And I don't understand it. So now what I gotta do is I gotta take the time real quick. Delete my old posts. I don't want to leave that up. People go click it and be like, hey, it's not live. What are you talking about? Delete. Alright. Let's try this one more time. And like I said, YouTube be acting up too. Like if you go into the content, like it just lags and lags and lags. Like I went in there just to look to see if maybe I missed it while I was talking to you, and I couldn't find anything. And most of the time it was just sitting there still. Like, holy shit, can I do this now? Alright, so there we go. But yeah, that sucked. Okay. Weird. Alright. Beautiful. It's not going to take me as long to get started this time. Okay. Crazy. Crazy, I say. Alright. I do need to get me a new freaking cell phone too, I'll tell you that. The cell phone I have is fucking hot garbage. Alright, here we go. Now I got it rocking and rolling over here. Woohoo! Grab this. That sucked because I think we had like 5 people watching when it shut down. Hopefully people will get back. I still miss the days when we had about 20 in here at all times. Those were fun days, man. Fun days. But people, very toxic within the community. That's where companies like USPW came along. If you know, you know. I'll tell you that. If you know, you know. Okay. Alright. Let's get after this. Let's hope we don't get a freeze. See, in the bottom right hand corner you see the logo and all that movement, and I happened to notice it stopped, and I was like, what the hell happened? So yeah. Hey ho. Now we're in business. Loaded that time. I knew it was abnormally long. I didn't know. And here comes the one and only Running Wolf. After today's show, I'll be updating the rankings. I'm updating the points and the records as we go, but I'm not putting them in the exact order. Running Wolf comes into this match at 2-2. Jacob Rage 3-3. I believe Jacob Rage will have a substantial size difference in this match. The man is a wide-bodied beast. Running Wolf's just a kind of little frail fella, but boy, can he go. And ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes, the word was Jacob Rage was becoming very depressed with himself. Very depressed to the point where retirement or trying to get demoted was part of his agenda. But somehow, he's come out of that funk and he's on a run here. Looking much more impressive each and every single week. We'll see if he can continue that trend here today against Running Wolf. And again, don't be afraid to go on the boards and check out the trivia question in the out of character section. It's a simple question. Name all the talent that's been attacked and has had the number 4 placed upon their back. And can you believe it? During this show, a Falcone will be showing his face here on the LGN channel. It's been a long time since a Falcone was seen on this channel. And today it happens again. When Mario Falcone, the son of Bruno Falcone, makes his debut inside the SWF Squared Circle. Speaking of Squared Circle, those of you who are in the chat who love your wrestling, you're going to laugh at this. I was talking to the one kid at work, and I say kid because he's probably like 22, I think he is. And somehow he said to me, go put him in a headlock or whatever, because we were talking about the one guy I work with, how he was just not getting it done. And he's like, go put him in a headlock. I said, yeah. I said, I'm going to make sure I do it inside the Squared Circle so I can't get arrested. And he said, the squared what? I said, the Squared Circle. He goes, that's 2 different shapes. I just started laughing. He never heard the reference Squared Circle before. And I was cracking the hell up. You're stupid. How do you never heard Squared Circle? I said, did you watch boxing? They call it the Squared Circle too. Yeah. I just found it comical. Damn. Look how tiny he is, man. Oh, nice move by Running Wolf. Hung Solo, you're official here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're working towards times of trouble. Oh, my goodness. I do want to know where the term Squared Circle came from. I've actually never looked it up or understood the meaning. I just know it's always been called the Squared Circle. I don't know if there's a reason for it. That's actually something I do not know when it comes to wrestling. Just like a lot of people don't know that Sam Houston, that Sam Houston, Jake the Snake's brother Sam Houston, was supposed to go to WrestleMania 5 and have a shot at the Intercontinental title, but his demons were getting a hold of him, and so they called an audible, and that's how we ended up with Rick Rude and Ultimate Warrior. 1 and a kick out. 1 and another one. It's a ring but square. Wow, Jake. It's a ring but square. Look at this. Just look when they were standing there. I can't say face to face. God, it looks like his father looking at his teen son. And Jacob Rage isn't one of the biggest guys in our company. He's just massive compared to Running Wolf. I think part of Jacob Rage's issues is whatever that is around his waist. I think it impedes his legs and slows him down a little bit. Maybe he's a little faster without that thing. It's a ring but square. Rings are circles. I know rings are circles, but the ring's a square. I know they call it the wrestling ring. So is that what we're thinking? That's how they come up with the name Squared Circle? I guess that's valid. What is Rage up to? Why do they have him hop over the steps instead of walking around it? Anybody wonder that? That's just awkward. There's the Irish whip, send him into the corner. Oh, moves out of the way. Big elbow by Running Wolf. And ladies and gentlemen, main event, Benny Knuckles. That's right, Benny Knuckles will be taking on the Professor. Benny Knuckles was the Uprising Rising Star champion And when Uprising was just moved right into the main roster, that title was taken off of Benny, and then Benny issued the challenge for the Professor. Professor said, let's do it. Takes place here this morning, man, on episode 8 of S. 1, 2, oh, and a kick out. We've got that. We've got, like I said, the debut of Mario Falcone, and we got the Tornado Tag Team match. Keith James and the KO King taking on Cage and O'Sullivan. Oh, again with a freaking shot to the gut, and Rage falls out to the floor. Got 10 matches here today. We're going to see Bad Intentions and the Canadian Blondes do battle again. Those boys have started out a war at the beginning of this company, and they're going to go at it again today. It's been a while since we've seen that one. We'll see if it goes the 10-minute time limit once again. They've done it twice before. We'll see if we get the trifecta. Oh, counter. Send him into the steel steps. I had somebody suggest to me to make the ring apron white and leave the ring black. So the ring apron would be black and the skirts go white. I mean, if I made it white, I don't think the logo will pop as much, was my suggestion. So then the statement was, make the ropes white and then make the ring skirt the color of the ropes. That one sounded appealing a little bit. Might give it a little bit more pop. I don't know. For those of you listening, tell me what you think. Picture the ring ropes going white and the ring skirt going the bluish color of the SWF. Oh my goodness. Just the power in which he slams people down with that spine buster is absolutely insane. Running Wolf's in trouble. I think Jacob Rage has got this all but one here. Oh boy, like pedigree. Oh, he's dead. No movement out of Running Wolf. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicked out. Fight forever. The crowd's getting in this one now. Oh, look at these right hands. Jeez almighty, he's being aggressive. Every time he goes on the ropes, it creeps me out. Who wants that? Oh, he barely hit him, it seemed. But he made contact. With a big guy like that coming off the ropes, frightening. Oh. Oh, bam. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Maybe when we do the shows at night, everything will be black, and when we do shows during the day, it'll be more of the white and blue color. No, I'm just bugging. Losing my shit. Oh. What are you doing, Wolf? This is just ugly. Look at that. Oh, and with my leg being as bad as it is, just watching moves like that, even in a video game, it freaking hurts. I choke him out. Look at his whole hand engulfing his whole face. Like, holy shit. That's my table, if you guys can believe that. Scared the shit out of the dogs. You don't know what's going on. Oh, a second clothesline again. Running Wolf looks tired. He almost looks like he's going through the motions right now. He's been battered and bruised here, but he's still in it. Collar and elbow again. What's he going to do with him here? So he's going to work him over into the corner. Face first. Wham! Boston Bruins still suck. And now he's going to climb up. Oh, he's going for a Hurricane Rana. No! Oh, big bulldog off the rope. Holy hell. I thought we were going to get a vintage superplex, but no. Then he went up, thought it was going to be the Hurricane Rana, and then he turned it into a bulldog. Wham! That's it. It's over. He can't survive that. 1, 2, and he kicked out. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, what's it going to take to keep Rage down? Oh, what is he doing? He's tomahawking up, I guess. He's going to go for it again. No. Oh, that's it. Right into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Running Wolf gets the dupe. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Running Wolf. That was a hell of a match, though. Holy shit, that was good. Kudos going out to Running Wolf. Jake and Raves, nothing to be ashamed of in this one. Alright, we got Raven Nightfall against Mercy Gray. Mercy Gray coming over from Uprising. So Edward just sent me a photo. It says the origin of the squared circle moniker for the professional wrestling ring. Boxing is arguably the most competitive sport that usually utilizes a four-sided ring area for its combatants to compete against each other. In fact, a squared circle moniker originally from the sport of boxing. The squared circle phrase surrounding boxing goes back to the 1700s, stemming from the London prize ring rules. Back then, boxers engaged in combat inside the shape of a circle drawn on the floor. It wasn't until the 1800s that boxing moved away from competitive in a circle-shaped area on the ground to a four-sided ring with ropes introduced by the Pugilist Society. The Pugilist Society. Huh. Alright, who you guys got winning in this one? Can Mercy Gray get a big win here against Raven Nightfall? And ladies and gentlemen, there she is, the Angel of the Dark herself, Raven Nightfall. And for those of you who love football, TCU had a hidden gem in the draft that everybody seemed to let slip by, and now he's catching a lot of recognition here while they're doing the undrafted free agents. And it's Jamoy Hodge, like I said, out of TCU. And apparently, he's debating if he wants to go play for Kansas City or Miami. 3-year starter, captain, over 200 career tackles. Kid was a beast. I don't know how he didn't get drafted, but hey, what are you going to do? And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mercy Gray. And honestly, I was a big fan of Mercy Gray over in Uprising. It's going to be nice seeing her here on the main roster, and she gets to go up against Raven Nightfall right out the door. Tia Owens made her debut on the main roster last night and got her ass beat by Camera Lady. And I do say beat because Camera Lady pretty much owned that match. So Tia Owens has got some work to do. Cassidy Carter, the only one so far yet to make her debut here on the main roster. But I'm sure that'll be happening real soon. Like I said, I was a fan of Mercy Gray. We'll see what she can bring to the table today. Speaking of Camera Lady, she is backstage right now with the Professor getting ready for his match against Benny Knuckles. Look at this. She said, yeah. She's crazy. The women make crazy sound effects. Big clothesline turned her inside out. Springboard. Missed. And now Mercy's got her. Boom. The alligator neck breaker. The Scorpion Death Drop, whatever you want to call it. I'm a Sting fan, but I still call it the alligator neck breaker because that's the first person I remember seeing do it was Skinner, not Sting. Oh! I'm sure others have done it before, but that's who I remember first. And he called it the alligator neck breaker. I don't know why I remember that, though. Oh, look at this. Oh, a knockout forearm. If she's done, that is impressive. She's sleeping. Oh, her eyes were open, then they went. The Angel of the Dark. Oh, big knee to the gut. Oh my goodness, that's gotta be painful. Just getting stomped on like that. Oh, look at this, some ground and pound. Oh, stomp to the pregnancy pocket. Springboard splash. Look at that. Moonsault right off the middle rope. People call it a lion salt. Y2J. Scoops her up. Man, Raven Nightfall's looking impressive here. Oh. Slams the lower back into the top turnbuckle. Mercy's up and runs right into a forearm. And down she goes again. Well, smart enough to roll to the floor, but look at Raven. The Angel of the Dark is gonna fly. What's she got in store? Oh, was that a Superwoman punch? That looked like a freaking Superwoman punch. And there's that spinning forearm again. That's the third or fourth time she's hit her with that. Another forearm shot. She gonna go to sleep soon. Another shot. Oh, we're gonna have somebody else with brain bleeding soon. This happens. It keeps happening. I'm telling you, I'm sick, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell by the way I talk sometimes. It's really weird. I was telling Edward this morning I updated the championship title history and put Feck's name in place, and I got mad because I didn't know why I wrote 2024. Listen to me carefully now. I got mad because I wrote 2024, and I went and fixed it and wrote 2026. Saved it and went away from the page, and about 20-30 minutes later I realized what I did and had to go back and fix it. I don't know. That just kind of creeps me out. Oh. Sends Mercy Gray back inside the ring, and here comes Raven Nightfall, and Hung Solo's like, oh, what'd you do? Oh my God! How many big shots to the head can she take? Cover. 1, 2. She kicked out, man. Mercy Gray not going away easy. She came here to fight, y'all. Irish whip. Oh, blocked. Oh, knee. Oh, back elbow. Springboard on a clothesline. Another springboard, and she missed. And Raven, look at the elevation. Holy hell. What was Mercy doing? Raven knew she was going to miss and was immediately jumping up like, yep, gotcha, bitch. And somehow Mercy's on her feet and has control again. I don't know what the hell. That was crazy. How the hell? And I know I got another message, I believe, from Ed finishing the story. I didn't get that far yet because I wanted to call the match. Drives her face first. So I'm going to read it quick. Because boxing evolved in competitive four-sided ring, the boxing ring itself gained the reputation of the squared circle, keeping in line with the original roots of engaging in combat in a circle-shaped arena. Oh, that might be it. 1, 2, and she kicked out. As professional wrestling, although it's entertainment rather than competitive sport like boxing, it doesn't change the fact that the rings used in professional wrestling are also known as squared circles because of the similarities. Because of the similarities. The combat in professional wrestling may be scripted, but it still gets mostly showcased in a four-sided ring, just like boxing. Oh! Did you see the look on her face when she made contact with her jaw? She was like, yeah, take that one. And the Angel of the Dark is in some serious trouble as Mercy Gray's going in after Hung Solo counting. She's trying to get some fan approval. Oh, she put her shins across the top rope and rolled over. Octopus. The octopus is locked in. How fitting when we were talking about Tiger Khali yesterday. The octopus. And she tapped out. Raven tapped out. I'd call it an upset. I'd call that an upset. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Mercy Gray. Wow. That's an upset. I don't care what anybody says. That's an upset. I have no idea where this match came from. You love when the game puts in random matches. I know what I did. I saved it, went out, came back in. So I can hit square to simulate that match, I believe. Okay, we'll let Brody win since he's real. What the hell, bro? Alrighty. That was weird. I totally missed that when I advanced everything and was ready to go. Mercy Greg getting a huge win. I can't believe it. I'm stunned by that. I'm surprised there ain't more comments on that in the chat. Remember, this one's a tornado tag. All 4 men in the ring. Last night, these 4 men went to war. And the 2 men on the left, O'Sullivan and Cage, did their job to keep Keith James from getting back in the ring. It was insane. And a match was demanded. O'Sullivan and Cage attacking Keith James finding a tag team partner, someone he believes knows these 2 guys. And who knows these 2 guys better than the KO King, who just so happens to pop in the chat room as we're speaking. And you've seen these 2 guys go to war numerous times and put on shows, and now they've come together and joined forces to take on O'Sullivan and Cage. This is going to get insane. Let's just hope we don't have another freeze like we did before, because I'm thinking that's what it did again. I was reading that on Twitter this morning. People were saying their universe modes have been freezing today. I was like, what are you talking about? And now there it is. It looks like it froze one more time, because if you look in the bottom right hand corner, the graphic's stuck. The graphic is stuck. Which means I'll have to shut her down, restart, and call it part 2. Alright, I'll be right back with part 2. This is great. Or kind of, at this point it's become part 3, because we shut the first one down when we tried this. Alright, ending the stream, be back with part 2. I'm going to get right into it, so hopefully you guys get the feed right away, the link.